So we're at the point now where I'm going to spray clear on this, and then spray clear on it, and spray clear on it, until I get to the point where I can sand it and clear it and sand it and clear it, just like I did the Solo V. So when I'm done, I'll show you what it looks like, and I guarantee you are going to like it because it is absolutely gorgeous right now. Right, I'm going to get 4 or 5 coats out of this. I'll record all of them and edit out what I have to. Okay, here we go with another coat. Okay, I've got a heck of a lot of clear yet in my sprayer. So I'm going to record this coat and then I'm going to stop and just finish spraying what I've got in the sprayer and show you then at the end what it looks like. And then tomorrow I'll spray again and then show you what it looks like. And then we should probably be to the point where I start sanding, leveling, and clearing. And there's a spider on it. Oh. He stepped into the wet clear. Okay, there it is after a whole bunch of coats. I don't even know how many, 6, 8, something like that. You can see the texture. It's not too far from being ready to sand. I'm going to give it some more coats tomorrow and we should be good. Yeah, it's looking like it's real close to being able to be sanded. And you can see the sparkle. Look at all that sparkle. Man, that thing just lights up. You can't see it as good with the camera as you can in person, but you get an idea. In person, it's amazing. It's like twice as bright as what you see with the camera. Please hit like and subscribe and share. Thanks for watching. It is now day 2 of Ben's Sparkle Jackson RR3. You can see it's got a pretty fair amount of clear on it already. I mixed up plenty yesterday. I'm going to mix up the same amount today. So by the time I get done spraying probably 6 or 8 coats of clear on this thing, it's going to have enough on it to start sanding. As you can see, it sparkles. It sparkles quite a bit. It looks really cool. You can't see it as good in the picture as you can in real life, but you can imagine what it looks like. After it dried for an hour last night, I pulled all the tape off and took it off the rotisserie and hung it up. Now it's back on the rotisserie and I've taped out all the cavities. I don't need any more clear going into the Floyd Rose cavity. I don't want anything going into the pickup cavities. They're black. I want them to stay black. On this particular guitar, the cavities have been painted with shielding paint, and there's actually little grounding screws that go to them. Same way with the back. I have taped off the cavity there because I don't want any more clear going in and messing up the plate that goes on that spot, and I don't need any going right there. That's black too. When I took it apart, I left the tremolo claw right where it was. I did not loosen the screws or tighten the screws or remove anything. I just taped over it. That way when I put it back together, it'll go back together exactly how it was when I took it apart. Now that part of the tremolo cavity doesn't matter. If I get some clear in there, no big deal. So we're leaving that go. Also, I'm not going to bother showing you the next 6 coats of clear. I'm going to do it just like I did on the previous video, but I will show you what it looks like after all the coats are on there and it's had some time to dry. One other thing, it has been less than 24 hours since I painted this. It's only been about 14, so I'm good to go with putting clear on top of this without having to sand it. There should be no adhesion problems whatsoever. Alright, here it is after today's 4 or 5 coats of clear. It's looking pretty good. I believe it's good enough to start putting a little bit of sandpaper to it. So tomorrow, I'm going to sand it some, and then we'll give it 4 or 5 more coats of clear, and do that for a few days until we get it smoothed out. Then we got to put the pinstripes on it.